we will give everybody about 2 more minutes to get signed on, and then we'll get started for the day. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started, and as people hop on, they hop on. So today we are talking all about cats, all kind of cats that are at the zoo. So what kind of cats are at the zoo? Can you guys tell me? Do you know any cats that are at the zoo? Yeah, you know cats at the zoo? So we are going to do a little slideshow. Okay. Okay, so cats. So one of the first animals I think of when I think of cats at the zoo are tigers, which also happen to be my favorite animal. So tigers are the largest members of the cat family. Tigers are also one of the most charismatic and endangered species on the planet. Over the last century, though, the number of tigers has fallen. Tigers can run 30 to 40 miles per hour. You guys know how fast that is, 30 to 40 miles per hour? When you're driving in your car and you're going 30 to 40, that's about as fast as a tiger can run. And tigers can usually live to be 10 to 15 years old, and they are carnivores. Do you know what a carnivore means? If you're a carnivore? Yeah? What does carnivore mean? Okay, carnivore means they like to eat meat. So if you had that, you were right. Okay, and there are 6 subspecies of tigers today. There used to be 9, but 3 have sadly gone extinct. So we're going to talk about all those different kinds of tigers. So the Amur or Siberian tiger are the ones we mostly have at our zoo here in Omaha, the closest zoo to us. They are the largest of the tiger subspecies. Male Amur tigers can grow up to more than 10.5 feet from head to toe. So not when they're standing up, like just standing on all fours, but if they were laying down, they could be 10.5 feet long. So if you think about that, like me, I'm 5'1", so it would take pretty much 2 of them, or 2 of me, to equal 1 tiger. Okay? And they usually weigh up to 660 pounds. Now, the female tigers are smaller. They are only about 8.5 feet, and they weigh anywhere from 200 to 370 pounds. And they are they're paler orange than all of the other species, and they have stripes that are brown instead of black. Okay, so the Indian or Bengal tiger, as they're called, are the most numerous in all of the subspecies. So that means they have the most tigers out there at the moment. And most Bengal tigers have the same coloration as all the other tigers that we see, the orange and black tigers. But because they have a recessive gene in their traits, it causes some of them to be white, like you see in the picture here. And that's how we get our white tigers. And the white tigers, you can barely find them in the wild anymore. They're mostly in zoos or at tiger sanctuaries and stuff. Yes.
The white tigers are my favorite type of tigers.
Oh, they're mine too. They are the best. I love the white tigers. I loved going to see the white tiger when it was at our zoo here in Omaha. So the South China tiger. These tigers are found in central and eastern China and is considered critically endangered. There are currently 47 South China tigers, and they live in 18 zoos all over China. So you can't even find this tiger in the wild anymore. There are only 47 of them left, so they have them all in zoos to help protect them so that we don't lose our South China tigers, okay? And so the exact number is pretty unknown. I mean, there could be some in the wild, but we're not sure anymore.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Okay, the Malin tigers are found in the tropical and subtropical forests in the southern tip of Thailand and the peninsula of Malaysia. And they are also listed as endangered. So most of the tigers are listed as an endangered species. They are running the risk of someday being all gone. Okay, the Indo-Chinese tiger. So they are the smallest and they're darker than even the Bengal tigers. And the males are 9 feet and weigh about 400 pounds. And the females are 8 feet long and weigh about 250 pounds. And these tigers live in the remote forests in hilly and mountainous terrain. And then the Sumerian tiger. These tigers are actually protected by law in Indonesia. So some tigers are hunted, but in Indonesia, they can get in trouble if they hunt these tigers. So these tigers are protected by a law that they cannot be hunted or done. Nothing can be done to them since they are also running the risk of being endangered. And they have the darkest coat of all the tiger species we've talked about. And they're actually the smallest of all the tigers, as when they're laying down, they're only about 8 feet long if they're male, and they weigh about 260 pounds. And the females are 7 feet long and weigh about 200 pounds. Okay, so that is all the tigers. So next, we are going to talk about lions, okay? Can you guys think of a movie that has lions in it? Do you guys know what movie has lions in it? Go ahead and tell me.
The Lion King.
The Lion King.
Lion King.
Good job. Have you guys all seen The Lion King?
Yes.
Yeah? Have you seen the animated version or the live action or both?
Both.
Both?
We've seen Lion King too.
Oh, Lion King 2. Yeah, there's Lion King 2. I've seen that one too. It's really good. But so lions, do you guys know what lions live in? What are their groups called that they live in? Do you guys know? They live in a pride. If you look right here, it says they live in a pride. So lions usually live to be about 10 to 14 years old in the wild. And they can run up to speeds at 50 miles per hour. Okay, they're also carnivores, and they typically weigh 420 pounds, the males do, and the females typically weigh 280 pounds. And they are found in parts of Africa south of the Sahara. And male lions are about 5'6" to 8'2" when they're laying down on the ground and when they're long. So some people are just as tall as lions. And female lions are about 4 feet 6 inches to 6 feet long when you measure them just straight across. Okay, so those are actually pretty smaller. Like, you could even be their height. Okay, then we got jaguars. Okay, jaguars have a lifespan of 12 to 15 years in the wild, and they are carnivores also, and they weigh anywhere from 120 to 210 pounds. And they live in the southwestern United States and Mexico and across much of Central America and to the south of Paraguay and northern Argentina in South America. So you can only find jaguars in the Americas. Do you guys know that? You can only find jaguars in the Americas. And they are typically anywhere from 5 to 6 feet long. And they can also run at 50 miles per hour. So just imagine you're driving in your car and here's a jaguar running right beside you. Next, we have the cheetahs. Do you guys know any fun facts about cheetahs before I read all of mine?
They have long legs to run faster.
They do. So cheetahs are actually the fastest land animal. Wyatt, what do you want to say, buddy?
They can run at the speed of a car on the interstate.
They can. You are very right. Cheetahs are the fastest known land animal, and they are capable of running at least 58 miles per hour, but they can run faster. And they weigh anywhere from 46 to 160 pounds, and they are about 6 feet in length, and their average lifespan is 10 to 12 years. And if you look at their face, if you look at a cheetah's face and you see like the black around their eyes, you know how football players put black under their eyes when they're playing a football game to help so that their eyes don't get the glare from the sun? Cheetahs have that built into their face. So they have these black marks under their eyes so that when they're out, the sun doesn't glare into their face so that it can protect their eyes. Okay. So these are just some pictures I want to show you guys. So a couple years ago, it's been about 2 years, I went on a family vacation with my parents and my brothers, and we went to a place in Missouri called it's called a tiger sanctuary, but they have more than just tigers there. So if you look at this picture right here in the middle, she's actually feeding a tiger, and that tiger is standing straight up tall. So if you look, the tiger is very much taller than her, and that's how they feed them, is they train them so that they can stand up on the gate to get what they want. And then this is a white tiger that they had on the property there. And then do you guys know what this one is? Is it a cheetah? Is it a jaguar? Is it a leopard? Do you guys know? Do you know how to tell from their spots? Anybody got an idea? Okay. This is a jaguar, guys. And then I can't see this. And then here is a picture of one of the lions that they have on the property, and they're also feeding him. They were feeding them the day I was there. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys on cats. But I want you guys to tell me. So we don't just have cats that we see in the zoo. Do some of you guys have like cats that you have as pets at home? Yeah, because there are lots of different types of cats. I mean, you can have them at home. And there's even more than what we talked about today on my slideshow. If you think of, oh, there's a cat. You have a cat at home. And there are lots of different, so do you guys know what kind of cats? Let's see. We'll think of Disney movies because I bet you guys have seen those. So if you've seen The Jungle Book, do you know what kind of cats are in The Jungle Book? No? Do you remember? In The Jungle Book, there are 2 cats. One is called Bagheera, and he was a Black Panther. And then you also have Shere Khan, which was a tiger in that movie. What can you guys think of some other famous things that deal with cats?
Black Panther?
Yeah, Black Panther. What else? What else deals with cats? There is a shoe brand that has a cat on. Do you know what that shoe brand is?
Puma.
Puma, you're right. Good job. What about, there is a famous cartoon. Yes, Wyatt.
Pink Panther.
Pink Panther, right? There's Pink Panther. There's another cartoon, not just Pink Panther. There's another one, and it's got a cat. It's usually in the comics. It's like a funny page kind of thing. Do you guys know which cat that is?
Garfield.
Garfield. You're right. Good job.
I watch it.
You watch it? And then if you've seen the movie, it's another Disney movie, Aristocats. That's all about cats. It's about four cats. I haven't seen that movie in a while though. What other things can you guys think of that deal with cats? Can you guys think of anything else?
Yes.
There is a cereal with cats on it. What cereal has a cat on it? Frosted Flakes, you're right. It's got Tony the Tiger. You're very right. Okay, so I have a kind of a challenge for you guys today, okay? If you have a tape measure at home, okay? You guys all know what a tape measure is, right? Okay, if you have a tape measure at home, I want you to measure out what 8 feet would look like, okay? 8 feet, and lay next to it and see how close you are to being as big as a tiger. Okay? I want you all to see how big you are compared to a tiger. Okay? And then also, let's see. Do you guys think you can run as fast as the cats can run? Do you guys think you can run 30 to 40 miles per hour? No?
Not in
Yeah.
like speed.
Okay, then run to
Mario.
60 miles an hour.
In Mario, you can get.
Yeah. If you're riding in a car, you can go that fast. Okay? But I would really love it if you guys would get out a tape measure today and measure yourselves and see how you would compare to a tiger. And then make sure you take those pictures and you post them on our website, because yep, exactly, a tape measure. And I want you guys to post them on our website so that you can get entered in for our drawings. You guys can earn some prizes, okay? And then tomorrow, we are going to be talking about bears. It's going to be all about bears tomorrow. And I have a fun little experiment that I will do with you guys tomorrow. And you can watch me do it if you, and then when we're done, you could probably do it yourselves if you have the supplies you need at home to do it. But tomorrow it will be all about bears. And like I said, I hope you guys will do the challenge I challenge you to and measure yourselves, see where you compare to a tiger. And hopefully I will see you all tomorrow for all about bears.
Bye.
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 Bye, guys.
Bye, Elizabeth.
Bye, Vernis. See you tomorrow. Bye.